Many years ago, I was asked to do, since I'm a militant, could I train a bunch of people, guys, to resist the government in the country they were in? And of course, I asked, which country are you in? Oh, Mexico. So you want to resist the government of Mexico and not get caught doing it? Yes. Well, they're going against you because of what reason? Oh, we're American Indian. Our tribe is being attacked, roughed up. Police start targeting us. Well, my comment is if it was happening to me, what would I do is attack the police, I guess. They have vehicles, attack their vehicles. I'm quite sure they don't want to walk through your neighborhood. No, I don't think they would. I would do is, well, you could always burn their vehicles. That's one good way at the police station. But I would put gravel into their fuel tanks. I would put water in their fuel tanks. Challenge them on the street. They know where I live. I wouldn't do that. I would challenge them on the street as a group. But they're usually not in force. When they get in force, then they start getting mean. I would challenge them. Now you want me to train you in resistance. And I do have a good book on resistance. You want to screw up the city water system? Well, you want to poison it? Drop a few dead chickens into it. Defeather the chickens first, and then throw them in. You kill them, you defeather them, and throw them in. So the feathers don't make them float. Take raw meat and throw it into the system. Raw meat will putrefy, making sure that you don't drink the water. Add muddy water to the thing. Whatever their source is, block the source. Shut off their water into the city. Sometimes you can't do it, sometimes you can. And try to make it look like natural. A lot of leaves and twigs and debris into the intake pipes. That helps. Or dead fish. Yes. Fire is always interesting. Oh, burn their homes. How do you burn their homes behind the big walls? These days, I've heard about something that was drones. This is a long time ago. Drones, electric airplanes, carrying flaming material with them, usually their own fuel on the planes. You fly them over. You buy the motors here and you assemble the stuff in Mexico. Shut off their electricity. That's always a good one. There's always a short supply of electricity in Mexico. Yes. Water, electricity. How do they heat their homes? Well, yeah. Well, I heard of the thing during World War II is putting explosives into wood, and then that would be going to the Nazis' place. They would burn wood, and there's a stick of TNT sitting in in the wood thing, and it blows up the stove or the building. If you don't have a problem with killing them, try to make a lot of these look like accidents, electrocutions, smoking when you're not supposed to, eating foods that are. Wait a minute, all the foods in Mexico, would you dare drink the water? Yes. That is a problem. And killing is easy. Being a good killer is something else. I will teach you how to make silencers, which I don't have. Now, I do not have silencers. I will teach you how to make them, and out of what, and how they're made. And depending on the firearm you have, the caliber you have, try 22 and 9mm and 45. If they got 9mm, you basically glue a silencer onto the end of the firearm. And remember, the receiver goes back and forth. But if you want a silencer on a firearm, that's one way to do it. Okay, potatoes and pop bottles. Yeah, that's another way. Another way is to buy mufflers. I believe motorcycle mufflers are the long tubes. Yeah. I heard of the gang members using these long muffler tubes for motorcycles as silencers. They're heavy, sometimes heavier than the barrels of the guns that you're using. But they kind of like work. You drill a hole through the middle, and they have all these little baffles inside. And it works. If you don't do it correctly, you kind of like the bullet misses all the holes, and it goes poof in your face. Well, many gangsters of the old days did that. The old saying, Al Capone days, putting silencers on machine guns, and their barrels would do this and the silencer would do that, and pretty soon they're out of alignment, and the silencer would go poof. Not very good for the person holding it.